Hey everybody, it's Vienne. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, thanks for stopping by. This video I'm so excited to do. I just recorded and uploaded the review for the Becca Chrissy Teigen's Face Glow palette right here. And I discovered a dupe for it, actually. I was looking through my collection to see if I have anything that is similar to it, to see if anyone wants to, have the colors that they have in here without having to purchase it. Just to see if there is a dupe. And you know what? I found a dupe for every single color, and I just discovered this new dupe for the rose gold color, which I never knew existed, even though I had both of them in my collection. So it's always good to just sit and play and, find new dupes. And so the colors that I found are all affordable. They're all Wet n Wild. And let's start out with the palette right here. I already did a review of it. And I'll link that down below to see if you guys want to watch it. I still think that it's a great palette for the name and for who it is. So I'm going to show you the dupe, and then I'm going to put it on my face and just test it out and see how it is, and then we'll go from there. So the first color is this one right here, and it is the Beach Nectar color. And I'm going to show you the swatch right here. And I'm going to try and get a closer swatch, hopefully right here for you. So there's that one, and the first color that I found, the dupe for that, is the Wet n Wild Precious Petal color. And this is what Wet n Wild color looks like. That's why I like this color so much, because I was obsessed with this color when I first got it. And there it is right there, those two colors at a glance. You look at them, they look almost exactly the same, except for the Peach Nectar has a bit more tint of a peach on there, if you look close at it between the two. But I don't think on the cheeks you would be able to tell the difference. So there are those two right there. They are almost the exact same thing, except for, like I said, this one has a bit more of a peach tone. And then we'll go to the rose gold color. So if you have a rose gold Becca color, or if you have been wanting it, you can also try this other color. And let me swatch the rose gold here. Once again, you can see the closer swatch of it right there. So here is the rose gold. And then the color that I have that is almost similar is Crown My Canopy, also by Wet n Wild. And all my dupes are Wet n Wild, so it's super affordable. And I'm going to swatch it right here. This one, when you look at it, it looks very similar. So this is them right there, and you can see as well. These are very, very similar to each other. They have kind of like an orangey tone to them, but the glow that they have is like identical. Like, you can't tell the difference with these two, at least not that I can tell. Yeah, so moving on, we are going to be doing this blush color right here. So the color that I have found to be similar, almost exact to the Becca one, is this right here, and it is a Wet n Wild compact. I already have it depotted, but it is this color right here, and this compact is called Solar Power, and it was limited edition, but you can still find it on Amazon. I saw it for like $7.99, and this is what it looks like right here. So here is the swatch. So that's the Becca blush color. The Wet n Wild and the Becca is on top, and the Wet n Wild is on the bottom. They look almost identical to each other. I want to say that the Wet n Wild one has a teeny tiny tint of peach undertone on there, but other than that, they're very, very similar. And then finally, last but not least, this color right here, the Malibu Soleil bronzer right here. I'm going to go ahead and swatch that on my arm. I'm going to try and swatch it a little bit bigger. So there it is right here. And the color that I found is also in the Wet n Wild trio right here. And I used this color right here, actually. You can mix the two colors together because they're very, very similar. I don't know why they did that. But I'm going to try and swatch both colors to see which one matches a little bit better. Okay, so here's the swatch for the Wet n Wild for the Becca bronzer, and then this is for the Wet n Wild bronzer. So what I did is, this color right here is a little bit too shimmery for it to match the Wet n Wild, the Becca one, and so I mixed it with this their contour kit. So I mixed the two colors together. I put this one down first, and then I laid this over it, and it just was the exact dupe. So it kind of mattifies the first color, and then it just kind of has the same color tone as the Becca one. So here are the swatches. You guys let me know if you guys think it's a dupe or not. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my face right now to see how it is. I haven't, I just kind of swatched it, but I really haven't put them onto my cheeks yet. So I'm gonna use two different brushes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the Becca one on this side and the Wet n Wild on this side. So this is the Becca blush. It's really pretty. I love the color. And here is the Wet n Wild. And you know what? I never actually reach for my Wet n Wild one because it's in such a big compact and it's out of the way. But it's now that I have it in this palette form thing, I will be using it more. And especially knowing that it's a dupe for the Becca blush, I will definitely be using it more. So there it is. This is what it looks like. So I think it's the exact dupe, you guys. The blush color is the exact dupe. And I'm going to put on my highlighter. So I'm going to use the Precious Petal because I just love that color so much. I'm going to use the Precious Petal for my left side, and then the Becca Peach Nectar for my right side. And I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to go ahead and clean it off with my brush cleaner right here. And I'm just cleaning it before I use it so that I can make sure that there's no other color that goes on here. So this is the Becca highlighter. Kind of like a subtle glow, kind of like a subtle but natural glow. And that's what I love with my highlighters. And then now I'm going to go ahead and clean it off again. And use the Precious Petal, one of my favorite. And so like when you're looking at it in the pan, it also kind of looks like the Becca one with like a little champagne layover on the top. And then once you get into, start using the product, and then you can see like a different hint of color underneath. I'm not sure if you see that right there, like where I used it the most, you can kind of see like a little different color shadow in there. And then so here is the other highlighter. On the cheeks, you cannot tell the difference between the two at all whatsoever. And I'm going to use my finger and get some of the Becca blush highlighter, and get some of the Becca highlighter and put it in the corner of my eyes right here, because I haven't done that yet, because I wanted to show you guys how it is on camera. So there is the Becca highlighter. I'm going to use a different finger and get the Wet n Wild. I kind of put it at a wrong angle. Supposed to put it up here a little bit. Okay, so you guys tell me if it's the same or not. I feel like the exact same thing. I think they are the exact same thing. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to use this Crown My Canopy on my brow bone, and then use the rose gold on this side. I'm going to be glowing like no other today. So they are the exact same thing, if not better. If this is not better, because like I feel like the Crown My Canopy might be a little bit better than the rose gold color as well. And one more thing, I'm going to I already put my contour on, but I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face a little bit. This side with the Becca. Okay, and then this side I'm gonna dab between my two, I'm just dabbing between my two contour and bronzer, and I got like a lot on my brush. And that's really intense. So the Wet n Wild one actually is more pigmented when you're using it better than the Becca. Yeah, I think it's a total dupe, you guys. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. And after this video, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this actually, since I already have it, all of it, in my collection. I really, really like it. But do I like it enough to keep it since I found the dupes for them? I don't know. I don't know. I love my Becca stuff. Like, I really do. I have a lot of the Becca palettes and blushes and stuff like that. But I don't know if this is worth for me to keep now. The price point is okay for a Becca palette. It's actually a really great price for a Becca palette. But knowing that I have all these dupes, I don't know if I can get myself to keep it. We'll see. What do you think? Do you guys think I should keep it or should I return it? I don't know. Okay, so that's all for today, you guys. If you guys liked the video or found it helpful, as always, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Helps my video out. And if you like the content and if you like more videos like this, I love finding dupes and stuff. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of these type of videos. All right, I'll talk with you soon.